Hey guys, welcome to another video of TechZone. So today we will see what are the 7 steps of machine learning. That is how we are actually going to train our model so that it can make the predictions. Okay. So basically there are 7 steps and these are the 7 steps. That is the data collection, data preparation, choose a model, train the model, evaluate the model, parameter tuning and make predictions. Okay. So we will understand these 7 steps with the help of an example of house price prediction. That is predicting the price or the cost of the house. Okay. So the first step is data collections. So from the name itself you can understand what it is. That is collecting the input data features which are required by our model. That is which are required to train our model. So in our example of house price prediction, what are the input features that are required to predict the price of the house? It will be the size of the house, the number of bedrooms, balcony, bathrooms, and all. So these are some of the input features that will determine the price of the house. Okay, so we will collect all that data. So the next step is preparing the data. Okay, you have collected all the data to train your model, and after that, it is possible that there may be some duplicate data or there may be some errors and all in your data. Okay, so we have to remove all those duplicates and correct the errors, and also we have to randomize the data. That is, we have to shuffle the data before giving to our model. Okay, so after preparing our data, we will divide it into two parts. Okay, the 80% of the data we will use for training our model, and the rest 20% we will reserve for evaluating. That is, after training your model with this 80% of the data, you have to check whether your model works correctly or not. So for that, you will give the data which was not present in your input data that you have given to your model. Okay, so you will give this new data to your model to evaluate whether your model is predicting the output correctly. Okay, so for that you reserve this 20% of the data. Okay, so you will understand this more in the coming steps. Okay, so the next step is choosing a model. We have learned many models like supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning and all, and we have to select one from this. That is, it will purely depend on what model you are training. Okay, so here our example was house price prediction. So that is for that actually supervised learning model we will use, because we already know what will be the output. That is, our model is going to give the price of the house as the output. So we know that it will give the price as the output. That's why we are using here the supervised learning model. Okay, the next step is training the model. The goal of training is to answer a question or make a prediction correctly as often as possible. Okay, so here we are going to train the model with the help of the 80% of the data that we have collected. So for training the model, many algorithms are required. There are many algorithms, and from that we have to choose the one which is best suited for our model. So for house price prediction, we have chosen the supervised learning. Under the supervised learning, there are many algorithms like regression algorithm, classification algorithm, and all. One of the most preferred algorithm for house price prediction is the regression algorithm. That's why we have used the terms like regression, linear regression, and logistic regression here. We can use other algorithms also, but this is one of the most preferred algorithm for house price prediction. So don't worry about these equations and all. In this equation, you can see that pred.i. This is actually the input values that we are giving to train our model. And here there is h.i. H.i is actually the function of the input values and all. So don't worry about these equations. You will get a clear understanding of these algorithms and all when you will learn it in depth. So this is just the basics. So this is how we train our model. The next step is evaluating the model. So now we have trained our model with the 80% of the data. Now we have to see whether our model is able to predict the price of the house or not. For that, we have to test the model against the previously unseen data. Okay. For that, we have reserved the 20% of our data that we have collected. Okay. So this unseen data will actually determine what is the performance of our model in the real world. Okay, this is how we evaluate our model. So actually we are doing this with the help of some matrices in order to measure the performance of our model. So if there is any error in our model, we will understand this in the evaluation step itself and we can clear that error. Okay. So the next step is parameter tuning. It is also known as hyperparameter tuning. So the training and evaluation part of our model is over. Now our model is able to give the output. That is, it is able to predict the cost or price of our house with an accuracy of 60 to 70%. Okay. But this 60 to 70% accuracy is not enough in the real world problems. Okay. So we have to increase the performance or our efficiency of the model. For that, we are using some activation functions or regularized linear regressions and all, and also with the help of learning rate and initialization values and like that. With the help of these all, we can improve the performance or efficiency of our model. For that, this parameter tuning and all is used. Okay, so the final step is making prediction. Now our model is ready to perform in the real world. Okay, that is, now we can consider our model suitable for the practical application and for predicting the price of the house. Okay, now your model is ready for use. Okay, so these were the 7 steps of machine learning. I hope you understood the 7 steps. So if you are having any doubt, then you can post it in the comment section. Thank you all for watching this video.